It's been a few weeks since I reviewed the Fanatec CSL load cell kit. To sum up, for me, personally I found the load cell kit pedal to be a bit too stiff, with too little travel to trail brake effectively. Even after the review, I continued to use it for a couple of weeks, and although it softened up a little, I just couldn't get on with it. No doubt lots of people will be happy with it in its standard form, but quite a few of you who have now received theirs have felt the same as me. I eventually removed the pedal from the rig and packed it away in anticipation for replacement elastomers becoming available at some point. Fast forward a few weeks and a company called 3D Wrap has done just that. 3D Wrap are a prototyping and digital production company based in Italy. They make a variety of mods for different brands of sim racing gear, and they also design and manufacture their own ignition series of shifters and pedals. So I reached out to them and they sent me a kit of elastomers for free to try out. They also sent me this lovely pair of sim racing socks, which I'll be modelling in this video. On the website, 3D Wrap provide excellent information charts describing the characteristics of each of their elastomers, so you can get an idea of what to expect. Fanatec, pay close attention here. This is the kind of detailed information us sim racers want to see before parting with our cash. To sum up, there are two elastomer types: progressive, which as the name suggests get progressively stiffer as you press them, and linear, which have more of a uniform compression profile. When using two of each type, they are either full progressive or full linear, or a mixture of either type is called hybrid. At the time of making this video, it was €18.90 for one elastomer, or €32.90 for two, plus shipping. The optional replacement rubber rings are currently €5.90 should your original ones get damaged swapping over the elastomers. Just a word of warning: when changing the elastomers in the load cell pedal, take note of the ordering of the plastic washers and the metal washers. When you disconnect the dampener, it has a habit of falling apart and getting stuck underneath the pedal plate, so if you're unbolting and rebolting it on, it can be a bit of a pain to change these over. As a precaution, I've put on a glove to avoid possible skin pinches in the mechanism, so be mindful of this when swapping the elastomers out. Coming up is some pedal travel test footage. Please take this as a very rough guide. I noticed after recording there was some flex on the heel plate where it wasn't fully bolted down correctly. So standard pedal, I've set brake force to maximum, and we'll see the amount of pressure required to reach full. So that's about full, so that's about 40 millimeters. Let's do that again. There, that's a lot of force. And one more go. And that was recorded at 18.9 centigrade. Okay, so this is the progressive elastomer. Yeah, that's a lot easier. That's just over 4.5, but the first part is a lot easier. 1%. Let's do one more. A lot stiffer than I'd like, but that looks about 45 millimeters. Okay, the linear elastomer. Okay, that is a lot easier. You can get up to 100% though. Again, that's going to about 45 millimeters now. Okay, imagine a lot of people would like that. Feels pretty good, still a bit too stiff for running on maximum for me. So that's going almost 50 millimeters. It does definitely get stiffer as you go towards the end of the pedal travel, so after about 35 mil, when it gets particularly stiff. 50 mils, pretty difficult. Okay, this time I've gone for a hybrid setup, so we've got the progressive on the top and the linear on the bottom. 50 mils now to max out. Okay, so it's the full linear setup. That's just over 50 mil. I can get to like 70% pretty easy now with a lot of travel. That feels good. That's probably going to be the one for me. That feels spot on. Probably dial out a little bit of the brake power at this point, the brake force. 85. Okay, that might be the sweet spot for me. I can quite easily get to 40 mil for full brake force. Good stuff. After testing, I eventually got settled on going with the full linear setup, which is the softest of the combination options. The end result is something that feels to me slap bang in the middle of the standard CSL pedal and the load cell kit. In my opinion, this now feels like a hard road car pedal that you would expect in a typical sports car. For me, this pedal pressure was spot on, and I can now trail brake just like I can with the standard soft pedal, but now with the extra resistance to help build up that muscle memory. I experienced no seat flexing with the Sparco R100 seat I'm using, and I've run this for over 5 hours and I'm now fully enjoying this setup. To me, this is what I'd hoped the low cell kit would have been in the first place. Not something unrealistically soft like the standard brake, and not something so rock solid I didn't enjoy using it. Now, what is right for you will vary according to your personal preference, and this is where configuration of different elastomers comes in. On my original review, someone at Fanatec left a comment explaining the alternative elastomers would have pushed up the costs, so they went with hard ones. My suggestion to this problem would be to add an elastomer configuration option at time of purchase, maybe just the hard or soft setup. Yes, it will make inventory management more costly, but no doubt you'll satisfy your customer base much better. Time will tell how these new elastomers hold up, and if they soften up too much, I can always switch back to using the one elastomer with one of the originals. As of right now, I'm very happy with this product. I'm now able to enjoy using the load cell kit pedal again. Finally, a massive thank you to 3D Wrap for sending these out for review, and this product gets a big thumbs up from me. Talking of thumbs up, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to chuck a like, and any questions, leave them in the comments below. And until next time, bye for now.